and learn. Hey there, today we are on a Catalina 387, but it's not Cadence. Matter of fact, this is Gene.
Good morning.
And we're taking his boat across the Gulf of Mexico from Galveston to Florida.
Livy?
Well, Dad is going to be leaving for a week. He's going to go crew on a ship with some new friends we've met.
Appreciate your help there, sir.
So, yeah, he's going to go down to Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go off to Florida, and we're going to be stuck here at the boat, and we're going to have a girls' week.
He just got unplugged.
Hey, Matt.
And I want to just dry him before I plug him back up.
What's happening?
Oh, Dad's leaving.
Dad's leaving, the sun's coming up. Look at that beauty. Actually looks better on this side.
Look at this way.
Yeah. All right, so it's a little chilly, but it's going to be a nice calm day. Maybe 5 knots of wind. We're going to be motoring for a day and a half. Well, hey there, friends. We've been on the water now for, what is it, 5 hours?
7 to 11:30.
So 4.5 hours, and we're just now leaving the Galveston jetty. So absolute calm day. We might have 5 knots of wind. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
5 knots. Hey, let's meet the crew. We got Captain Gene.
There you go.
And
my hat's off to you.
so let's see. We got first mate Rita.
Hello, how are you? I hate to be on camera, but go ahead.
Wait, hang on. She spent all morning videoing us. And now you put the camera on her.
What do you say?
Let's get a few more moments of that.
All right, yeah. I feel so much better.
That's the first time she's been quiet. Oh, I better stop. I'm gonna get in trouble. And then we got
Bert, look back this
we
way.
got Bert.
You're on camera. Smile.
Say hi. Hi to the friends, Bert. I hope we don't have any excursions here. Okay, friends, we're going to show you some sailing here in a little bit. But right now, a little bit about the boat. So Gene and Rita, this is their boat. They're heading to the Bahamas. They're retired, about to live the good life. But it's a Catalina 387, kind of like my boat. So I'll just show you a few things. It is a different kind of layout. So I'll show you that in the salon here, it has more shelving space. Missing the cabinet space that we have, and that's because it has different shrouds set up. Also, you'll see in the master cabin that the bed is a different orientation. Instead of being lateral across the beam of the boat, the bed is actually turned fore and aft. Here's a quick update. We are I just finished my shift at the helm and we're sailing along. It's a gentle breeze. We have 10 knots of wind, going about 4 knots of speed. Right now you can see the, they're not oil rigs, they're platforms, oil platforms. You can hear them in the background. There it is. So anyway, at nighttime we listen for those. They should be lit, but if they're not lit, we listen for that siren. We have the radar to watch them as well. And many of them are marked on the map. So that's our main danger out here right now. It's calm winds, gentle sea. I'm gonna go down below and take a quick nap. And then we'll wake up and have a little dinner. And I've got an evening shift tonight at 10 p.m., 10 to 1 a.m. So we'll see if we can get a little footage of the evening. And maybe tomorrow we'll have some more wind. We'll see in a little bit.
Saw it. They're big fish.
Huge.
They're very big.
And they're moving over there. Okay. Well, we tried to get them.
All right, Rita, what's for dinner?
We are having stuffed tomatoes. I usually make it with ground beef, but everybody's in love with shrimp, so I'm stuffing them with shrimp this time. And it's got tomatoes, avocado, shrimp, and you can put cocktail sauce on it, or you can put sour cream. I'm gonna put a little dollop of sour cream on everybody's, and it'll be ready to go.
That looks great.
All right.
Let me get out of the way. We can eat.
Just a second. It's coming up.
Miles from Galveston.
Good morning. We are 96 miles from Galveston. Thank you, Gene.
Well, Kima, actually.
From Kima. Day two morning. I think we've all gotten a good solid sleep and a few naps in. I feel like, I'll be honest, yesterday I got a little queasy in the afternoon after laying down with a nap and then staying down an extra hour. That extra hour made me a little queasy, but I feel like now I'm in a groove and the seasickness is behind us. We'll find out about that. So, is it too early to say hello for you guys?
No, not at all.
All right. Rita's been on watch. How was the evening watch or the early morning watch?
Good morning. It was very nice. The stars were out. We saw the Big Dipper to our starboard, right there on the horizon. And it started warming up about 5 o'clock. And believe it or not, it did get warmer.
Yeah. You're still in the wind zone though, right?
I'm still in the wind
With
zone.
the wind
This
coming
is the wind zone right over here.
right through there. Gene took over shift after me last night. How you feeling?
I'm doing great. I was sleepy during my shift, so good thing I was on with Bert because he said, go ahead and sit over there. So I did, and I fell asleep.
That 1 to 4 is probably the worst. That's the tough shift, huh?
That is the
Yeah,
tough one.
it is a tough one. But had a good shift. Had a good time. It's been a great trip so far. We've had some wind, less wind, and then no wind.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've been motoring probably about 13 hours so far. So we're going to monitor our fuel to make sure we don't have a problem with consumption on that.
I'll go cook some coffee for everybody. Let's do that. midday on Tuesday, day 2. Not much happening today. It's a slow wind. We probably have 5 to 6 knots of wind, 8 knots apparent. So we have the motor on, and we're not sailing, we're just motoring. We knew day 1 and day 2 would have mostly motoring, and we're supposed to get a little wind at midnight tonight. So we're gonna have a little lunch here, and we'll update you on the afternoon. All right, we are grilled cheese and tomato soup, garlic Parmesan butter, and double slice of American cheese. Then we have our tomato soup right over here. So, bit of a trick as we're healing. No trick at all for the stove. It handles it just fine.
There it goes. Every time we get away, it doesn't.
Oh, when it grabs, it's gonna grab.
Oh. Okay, so let's see.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes. Just grabbing dishwasher. Dishwater. We're gonna wash these dishes with a little salt water and soap and then give them a rinse. We are at the end of day 2 and change of plans. We had no wind today. The clouds just opened up and now we have sunshine. It's beautiful. 5 p.m. so we're about an hour and a half away from dusk. Off the coast of Louisiana behind me here. It's about 100 nautical miles actually, sorry. About 100 nautical miles behind me. We are in 175 feet of water. It's a pretty blue. And what we're doing is actually not going straight to Florida now. We're stopping at Grand Isle, Louisiana because we haven't had any wind today and because we were going straight into wind yesterday and had to sail so much, or motor sail. We've cut through a lot of fuel and what we're gonna do is just top off the fuel. We're concerned we may not have much wind and any wind we do have is gonna be right on our nose and we're gonna have to motor. So we wanna make sure we have the fuel to motor the whole way if we have to. And if we don't have to, then fine. So we're just going to, it's a day and a half. 1 day and 14 hours from here. We adjusted a course a bit and we'll head to Grand Isle. Fuel up, restock some water, and then we'll head on. So I think it's a good move. And we're gonna enjoy the evening here, have a little dinner. And my shift tonight is from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. I'm actually on shift right now, but the autopilot is helping me out. So I'll try to grab a sunset for you tonight. No promises on a night shift camera. It just gets so sleepy. So if I can remember, I'll see you then too. Well, hello friends. We had a good meal. Baked snapper, some zucchini salad. Sorry about that. And I'm finishing up my evening shift here, and the moon is beautiful. It's got a full moon tonight. We are just south of Louisiana, not quite to the Mississippi River yet, but full moon. We have some oil rigs on the horizon. Those rigs are actually, there's another one there. They're well lit, but there's a lot of them. There's a dozen right here on the horizon. We can see them really well on the radar. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, behind the helm here, we have the radar. So you can see them. The radar tells you how far off the rigs are. It'll even get all the way down to a buoy in the water. So that's great. We've only had one unmarked obstacle, and that was a tree floating in the water. And that was during daylight, and yeah, a tree floating in the water. We see this stump floating, and we're at 150 feet of water. Like, there's no way that's a pipeline sticking up. And it was just, 30 yards off of our beam. And sure enough, it was this big tree floating. I guess the rest of the tree was below water like an iceberg. But right before the sunset, we were able to get, it's in miles per hour, and we got 8.6 miles per hour. So a little over 7 knots, 7.5 knots. That was nice. That was really good. So I'm about to go down, brush the teeth, and get some sleep in before my ultra early morning shift. I have nothing brilliant to say to you. Thanks for watching so far. Beep, commercial time. Thanks for watching so far. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We've never advertised this. Let's talk about this. Did you know we have a shop? You can buy merchandise, clothing, hats. There may be bags there, I'm not sure. All kinds of cool things. Anyway, check it out. Here's a link. Hello again. We are off the coast of Louisiana still. It's been 4 hours, 6 hours since the last update. It is now the morning of day 3. It's 3:30 a.m. and I have some fresh. I have some canned tuna and habanero sauce. I have a little snack, and it's just an incredible night. Very calm, so we are motoring. Very calm meaning 2 knots of wind, so. But the sea looks great. It looks like we're surrounded by a city of all the lights, but they're just oil rigs. This is, I guess, the oil rig central here. I think we're about 40 nautical miles from shore off of Louisiana coast. 188 feet of water on a heading of 89 degrees. 92 will take us to Tampa, Florida. 89 is cutting us through some of the rigs here. In addition to the charts, we're using Navionics on the tablet. It's a much clearer view than actually the chart plotter. You can zoom in. There's no other data than just what you need to see on the map. So that's really good. Anyway, I'm about to eat this tuna. I can smell it from here. That's enough talking. I'll see you in a little bit. Good morning. It's just woke up from a nap, made coffee for crew and captain, and now we're welcoming the sunrise on this our 3rd day. We should get some wind today. We hope to have wind today so we can do some sailing. I have a shrimp boat crossing over my shoulder there. Let's see if I can focus in on that for you. There you go. So anyway, These are the rigs that we were seeing last night as well. And the sun will be coming over the horizon in about a half hour. I also suspect we'll see some tankers today and maybe some fishing boats. It's going to be a beautiful one. All right, we are sailing.
We are.
Sailing. Had ripples on the water, and we hoisted the Genoa. Ah! Now we're sailing.
You see these ripples in the mast?
Which causes a breeze.
That's what I'm thinking.
You should.
Fish on,
That's a
baby!
big fish because you got that drag set tight.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
All right, Matt's buying a beer.
Oh, I owe you a beer!
Oh no, you said a carton of
I owe you so much beer from all of our gambling. That baby is out there.
We haven't caught a fish yet.
He pulled it out of quite a
Oh
while.
yeah, we haven't caught it yet. I don't owe you a beer till we catch one, Bert.
Got our stuff going here.
You got to catch
We
it.
got a big
Camera.
The GoPro's charging
Oh well, we'll get it off of his then.
and mine is charging.
Come on, dude, pull that sucker in.
Somebody want to get the gaff?
Yep.
Yeah, are we there, ready?
No, well.
He wants that beer. He wants that beer.
Fish on.
All right, so you can't see
So what
it.
time of day is
It
it?
is
11,
quarter to noon.
quarter to 11.
Oh, quarter to
Thursday?
11. It's the slow sail. Got about 4 knots on the sail.
I just saw it, the lure jump when it hit up
Yeah.
there. Look, this
We lost
not foul, Bert.
Beautiful. That reel took
All
off.
the way in.
Fish jumped out of the water and we lost it. We couldn't see what it was though.
On the front of it, that's the lock. And that means that we're
And now we're sailing a good 5.5 knots. Got the boat on a little heel, or as my brother says, on the tilt. Life is better on the tilt. That's what he says. Anyway, we're having a good sail.
What day is it? What time?
It's day 3, I believe. Would be Thursday, right? All right, Thursday, 1 p.m. It's hard to keep track of those days. With the need to fuel up in an unplanned overnight stop, I was feeling the pressure of my scheduled meetings encroaching closer. The safe move for me was to depart at port. With Jean and crew gaining a night's rest, I felt at ease, departing in Port Fourchon, Louisiana. That's the end of this episode. We just pumped gas at the gas station, and Billy, nicest guy I've ever met in my life. Billy from the fuel pump. Billy from Stone Fuel drove me over here to the truck stop, and Nancy's gonna pick me up, take me back home. Jean and crew are gonna head on down to Florida, so this is where this episode ends. It's been a good story. It's been a good adventure, and I've learned a lot. And I really hope Jean and Rita, they have a great adventure, a great safe trek. And Bert needs to catch some fish. Otherwise, he's going to owe me a beer. But it's been good. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Got more stories to tell. Take care. Yeah, that's a good way to start it. Welcome to the video.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the end of the episode or not. I really don't.
Believe that thing you